mind. You will be on my mind.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League where, let me check the script real quick. Yep, it says right here, the grind continues here. We are back for our week 3 of season 6. Your boy Psychonautic in the booth, ready to bring you some play-by-play action for the Challenger League, joined by the one and only Senpai Jaegers. How you doing, bud?
I am doing fantastic, Psycho. I just shotgunned a Red Bull right before coming on, so I'm feeling pretty great right now.
Oh yeah, got that heart beating fast. Got that adrenaline pumping for you.
Got that extra energy. Yes, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
is what I like to hear. Well, tonight we got a banger matchup for everybody in the Challenger League. We got Samurai, undefeated, 4-0, going up against the Drakes, who are close to undefeated, 3-1. But however, Jaegers, before we get into that, we got a little side business to handle to get out these players of the week for last week. And I think we got some pretty good ones here this week.
Oh, I think so also. For starters, Novice League, men averaged 456 score per game, 1.3 goals per game, and 1.9 saves per game. That's going to be Rilo checking in as the Novice Player of the Week.
Shout out to Rilo. I love that man's profile picture. I love me some oh man, I just had a brain fart on what it is, the animal that it is. It's a raccoon. I love me some raccoons.
Oh,
And that
yeah.
man's he's got some good profile pictures. But moving on to the prospect league, we've got the player that had 477.6 average points per game, 1.71 goals per game, one assist per game, and one save per game. The prospect player of the week goes to Eggster. So shout out to him for that.
Now we're going to go to the Challenger League. Pred, who is a player for the Drakes, who's going to be playing on stream tonight, clocked in at 437 score per game, 1.38 goals per game, and then 1.62 saves per game. The assists could do a little better, only 0.38 assists per game, but he's still going to get the Challenger Player of the Week.
And good on him for that. Shout outs to Pred. Moving on to the rival league with the fattest average score with 557 average score per game, 1.5 goals per game, 0.8 assists per game, and 1.8 saves per game. The rival player of the week is going to go out to UAC. So shout out to him for that.
And last but not least, we got the Titan Player of the Week, averaging 1.25 goals per game, 1.12 assists per game, and 1.62 saves per game. Oh my goodness. Is going to be Jordan. So congratulations to all of our Player of the Week winners.
Yeah, everybody give them a shout out in Discord and their respective leagues, as they definitely put in the work and earned last week's Player of the Week. But that was last week. And this week, Jaegers, like I said a little bit earlier, we have in the Challenger League for this first out of 3 matchups tonight, Samurai versus the Drakes. What do you know about these teams, Jaegers?
Well, I do know Samurai is undefeated with a 4-0, 2 undefeated teams in Challenger. And I do know they went to Game 5 against a rival team not too long ago, so they are looking like a very scary team. And on the other hand, the Drakes looking pretty hot themselves. 3-1 record, but the game they lost, they had a prospect sub up. So this could be a very dangerous Drakes lineup with their full roster. And honestly, Psycho, I have no idea which way this one's gonna go.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. As you pointed out with the Drakes, they only lost the one game to Ascension, but they had the sub up, and they also swept the Warriors, and both of their other matches were 3-1 wins. So they're pretty powerful. But Samurai looking good. They've got Stevie Fades, a fan favorite, and Lancer on the same team, which, if you don't know, Jaegers, these two guys have chemistry. They've played on the same team previously, and while they are undefeated, they have been able to sweep the Tigers and Venom, and they also won their remaining 2 matches in 3-1 fashion.
Oh, Psycho, I know. Lancer was on that Pineapples team that came back from 03 last season in the playoffs to punch their ticket to the grand finals. That was a series to watch. If you have time, go back, watch it again because
Yeah.
Lancer popped off that series. And I mean, this is his stream debut, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really? Well, that is
Oh,
definitely interesting.
for this season, for
For
this
this
season.
season, yeah, this is
Yeah.
definitely. I believe both, all three of these guys, Stevie Fades, Lancer, and Zuleta, and possibly even all three of the Drakes here. I think this might be their debut. But let's not waste any more time here, Jaegers. We got a lot of action to cover tonight, so let me hear it from you. What's your caster's prediction on Drakes versus the Samurai?
This is gonna be tough because I'm all flood predictions, but I'm gonna go ahead take 3-1 Samurai going to game 4. Not quite game 5, but it's gonna be close.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Jaegers thinks that Samurai is going to take this in 3-1. We will see if he is right as we get right into this action here. The first kickoff of game number 1. If you're new to the Nemesis Gaming League, we do play in best of 5. Lancer getting a banger on net, but it's going to hit post and bounce out, get cleared away by Pred. The ball floats back over. Lancer is waiting again. Gets it past Seuss in the corner. Sends it out to Zuleta, who is there for the shot, but it gets sent away. Stevie fades off the backboard, but he can't find the second touch. And Seuss is going to get a big clear to send that one all the way back to Samurai's defensive zone. Saucy is going to miss his touch, but Pred sticking with it. Stevie fades to take it away from him. Steve on the follow. Can't get through Seuss, but Lancer's there off the backboard to send it for a teammate. Zuleta's there, but just a little bit too slow as Pred is going to get the clear. Pred gets it past Stevie Fades. Zuleta gets a clipping touch, a glance, but Lancer gets bumped into the ball, clears it up. Stevie Fades with the beat, puts one down, but Seuss gets an amazing save on the goal line. Seuss almost finds a double off of the backboard. Pred getting the shot himself, but it gets cleared out by the Samurai's defense. Pred missing that touch right there. And this, so far, Jaegers, has been a fast-paced game.
Very back and forth. Both landing shots, but both hitting the crossbar. Not able to get their accuracy down quite yet. And from the looks of it, these two teams are very evenly matched.
I definitely agree with that. As you said, both of these teams looking to dial in their accuracy just a little bit. Oh my goodness, in the open net, Lancer's gonna send that one in and start things off for the Samurai.
Yeah, Zuleta's going to get the nice little demo, then jump out the way as Lancer, all he has to do is hit the open net, and that's what he does. And Samurai have a 1-0 lead 2 minutes into game 1.
And that's definitely not too powerful of a lead, especially up here. Well, it doesn't matter which league you're in. One goal lead's not very powerful. However, Samurai are going to dictate the speed of this match right now, as they're the ones that are in the lead. Seuss trying to get one on, but Lancer stayed back. Good patience from him as he gets the save. Stevie Fades up on the sidewall, is going to send it out. Seeing Stevie Fades in the breakout, it's not too often you see players in the breakout. One of my personal favorite cars, but we'll see if he's able to do anything with it here. Zuleta's going to get it taken off the top by Saucy, who can't find a second one. Pred is there, gets a shot on net, but Lancer is there for yet another save. Zuleta trying to find the 50, but it goes in favor of Drake's. As Stevie Fades puts it up off the top, sends it out to the mid. Pred is there. He puts it up, but Zuleta's back. Zuleta with the save. Zeus doesn't find the touch he's looking for. Saucy to put one on, but it goes wide and hits the post. Can't find the double off of it. Lancer trying to get it cleared out, but Pred keeping the pressure for Drake's alive. And I got to say here, Jaegers, as we're just past the halfway point, it seems like Drake's keeping a pretty good amount of pressure on Samurai.
Yeah, no, the Drakes definitely controlling the pace of the game, staying on offense. They're just not landing their shots. They have my scoreboard isn't working at the moment. No, but they have 8 shots on target, but no goals to speak for them. And they just need to get their accuracy down missed a couple open nets, but I mean, it's still game one, Psycho. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Still game one. They might be having a little bit of nervousness going on, a little bit of those stream jitters. We'll have to see if something changes. And that was a close one. Saucy just couldn't find the back of the net. And Lancer going to wait for it in the midfield. Sends it up. Stevie Fades is there, but he's going to miss the touch. Actually, he hit the ball and just didn't deflect in the way he needed it to. A little bit of a ghost touch there. The ball goes down. Stevie Fades is there again, but he's going to get beat out by Pred. Pred trying to follow. Might have got bumped by Lancer, but Pred was there. Lancer was as well. Lancer picking up his third save of this match. And the Savior Metal Zuleta trying to get it off the backboard. He does find the touches. Suze goes for the demo and does find it on Lancer, but nobody from Drake's able to. Oh my goodness, the sauce from Shotzi. The shot from Saucy and the save coming out from Samurai right there.
Sauce put out a little extra sauce on that one. Not quite able to get it in. It looked like I'm not sure who saved it. Was that Lancer? It doesn't matter. Seuss is gonna put one in. 19 seconds left to go, and we could be going to overtime here, Psycho.
We could, and yeah, I think you were right. I think it was Lancer, as he has 4 saves right now. But as you said, doesn't much matter, as the Drakes were able to finally find the back of the net. Took them almost the complete 5 minutes to get that, but it doesn't matter, as they only have to keep it out of their net now. But Zuleta's gonna come in and steal another goal with only 13 seconds left on the clock.
The Drakes immediately fumbling the bag on the kickoff. Pred just gets put into an awkward position, and then Zuleta just capitalizes it. And what looked like us going to overtime, it's going to look like a game 1 win for the Samurai.
Yes, it is. Samurai showing us right now why they are one of the only undefeated teams in Challenger. And we'll have to see if they are able to keep that up, as winning game 1 doesn't necessarily mean anything really. But there you have it. Samurai going to be your winners for game 1. And what a, I don't want to say saucy because we haven't man saucy here, but what a heated game that was, Jaegers.
Most definitely. It was very back and forth, and just looking at it, you couldn't tell who was winning. Well, with the exception of the goals, of course. But the Drakes like clocking in with 14 shots, but the Samurai having 8 saves of their own. Very good showing by both teams. I want to see a little bit more demos coming out from the Drake side. Saw how Samurai got a goal from one of their demos, and I want to see the Drakes do the same.
Yeah, I think that could really be the missing piece of their puzzle. You know, get in there and get those demos like you're talking about and shake up Samurai's defense just a little bit. I'm not sure if Samurai's had to deal with a play style like that yet, or if they've just sort of been dominating so far. But Drake's definitely putting on a good show so far. Their offensive pressure is absolutely amazing. As you pointed out, 14 shots in that game. 8 of those 14 had to be saved away. So I think if Drakes are able to just sort of clean up their accuracy a little bit here, Jaegers, that we might see a very different game number 2.
Most definitely. I mean, and if you're demoed, you can't make those same saves they made in the last game. But much like the last game, it looks like the Samurai are starting out on the attack, and before it switched over to the Drakes dominating possession.
And we'll see if Samurai is able to keep that early aggression, or if Drakes are going to start. Oh my goodness, disaster almost strikes as Seuss gets a touch that almost goes into his own net, but it does go out luckily for the Drakes. That would have been a demoralizing way to lose the lead here in game number 2. Zuleta with a big dunk, getting it in front of Drake's net, but Seuss gets it out with a good touch defensively from him. Pred puts it down, but Stevie Fades is there. Steve is up for it, but Seuss again is going to get it out of the danger zone for his team. Saucy with the touch to send it down. Zuleta trying to get in front of it, but he gets beat to the ball. Seuss is still with it, trying to get it through the defense, gets it past Lancer, puts it in front of the net. Saucy's up, but it bounces off the backboard. Pred not able to get a good touch on the ball, as the ball just is left in the midfield. Seuss going to send it off of Samurai's backboard. Bit of a double commit from Samurai on the goal line there. They're not going to get punished for it. As Saucy gets one demo, he's maybe trying to find another one, but Stevie Fades is just gonna get the nice little flick at the end over the last defender.
Steve with a nice little 1v1 play, jumps over one of the Drake's players and flicks it by another with a minute 30 in. Samurai are gonna lead 1-0.
And this is not looking good for the Drakes. As we saw last game, Samurai went up by one, or was the first to score, and they ended up winning. And we'll have to see if Drakes are able to turn things around here. They're not generating as nearly as much offense in this game as they were in the first game. So I'm starting to think that Samurai might have found out their little tricks and have sort of put the clamp on them, if you will. Zuleta in the midfield, going to take possession of the ball, get it mid to Lancer, who gets a shot, but Seuss is there for the stop, and some good defense from him. We've been seeing him on defense a lot this game, it feels like, Jaegers.
No, Seuss playing really well on defense. No, just one save to show for it so far, but Pred is going to score on the opposite, and Seuss getting the assist, and we got a tie game here, Psycho.
Most definitely. Looks like maybe some miscommunication from Samurai there. Nobody back. Zuleta was the third man. He got the 50 to send it to the mid. Pred was waiting there to put that one in, and he did just that. He tied us up as we reached the halfway point. Zuleta to put a long ball in. Pred trying to get in front of it, but it goes into the net regardless.
I mean, it's just like last game, Psycho. Drakes are going to get a game-tying goal, and then Zuleta is just going to come right back and put him up again. It seems like the Drakes can't catch a break right now.
They cannot catch a break, and they're not generating, as I said earlier, as much offense as they were. So if they don't sort of turn the heat up here quickly, Samurai might just start to run away with this thing. As Lancer puts one off of the backboard, almost finding another net. Oh no, can Stevie Fades get back to it? He does get back to it, makes the stop.
Oh, man.
That was a close one. Pred almost getting the long ball in there. Pred gets a touch, sends it down. Saucy's there to keep the offensive push going. Pred to put it out into the mid. Stevie Fades is up. He finds the 50 against Seuss, and it pinches off to the sidewall. Zuleta gets the touch. Pred sends it to the mid. This could be dangerous. Lancer was there, but Seuss going to beat him to the ball. Sends it up to Pred off the backboard. Stevie Fades with the touch to clear it out. And we've got less than 2 minutes left on the clock here. And I mean, Jaegers, this is still going pretty hot. Stevie Fades with another shot there, but Seuss with yet another save.
I mean, the Drakes are going pound for pound with the Samurai, but just not enough goals to show for it. And if they don't win this one, it could get ugly out here.
It definitely could. If they don't win this one, Samurai going to be sitting at match point, being up by 2 in the series. They'll only need one more to take home the sweep against the 3-1 Drakes. Quite the demoralizing loss for them, as they're still kind of at the top of the pack in Challenger. And I guess being 3-2 is not going to put them down too much more. Depends on how the rest of the Challenger League plays out today. Saucy with a big shot, but Stevie Fades with the goal line save. What a save from him. Oh my goodness, Predator. No, I'm sorry. Seuss comes out of nowhere with a soft touch.
What a play by Seuss at a clutch time. Nice little pass from Pred. But let's see what happens on this next kickoff. Let's see if they could keep a kickoff goal from happening here.
And we'll have to see as the time winds down. We've seen that Samurai is capable of the clutch plays in the final moments of the game. And we'll see if Drakes are able to push this into an overtime. Possibly. Ooh, Stevie Fades with a big shot, but Seuss with his third save of this match, or of this game. I'm not sure how many saves he got in the first game, but he's doing a really good job so far in this one. Saucy to put it off the backboard. Seuss trying to get it. Saucy almost with the redirect, but it goes high. And it's the final 10 seconds here. We'll see if Samurai is able to sink it, or if Drakes are, or if we move into an overtime. Seuss putting one on. This could be dangerous, but Stevie Fades gets it away, and we have an overtime for game number 2.
Drake's managing to keep it going to OT, unlike they did in game one, and they almost had one there with time running out, but weren't able to get the placement. But they almost had a close one there with that double tap attempt.
Yeah, that was a close double tap from Seuss as the double demo came out from two other players on the field. The double commit, they tried to make teamwork for the dream work, but it did not work. Zuleta trying to get it past the last defender, but Pred gonna take it away from him. Pred going for something big here, but it's gonna hit off the backboard. Stevie Faye is gonna clear it out. The ball gets sent back to Samurai zone. Zuleta trying to take control. Saucy to send it to the mid. Seuss is up, but Zuleta's there to follow and get the 50 in the defensive zone for the Samurais. Lancer with the big clear to send it all the way down back to Drake zone. But Seuss going to send it back. Nobody there to follow. Zuleta with the touch. Puts it mid. This could be dangerous. Pred is going to send it to the side instead of taking a shot on net. Pred comes off of the ceiling, sends it to Saucy, and what a pass play from Drakes to end game number 2.
What a pass by Pred. The Samurai defense maybe thinking Pred's going to put it on target, both double committing for it. And instead, Pred is just going to lay it off to Saucy, who puts the game-winning goal in.
And Drake's going to tie the series up here 1-1. That was the win that Drake's needed to stay in this, as moving into game 3 at a 2-0 deficit is just might be a little bit too much to handle here in the Challenger League, but Drake's doing a great job of staying alive here so far.
Drake's bouncing back after their unfortunate game 1 loss with a win, and game 2's where really the series is made. It decides who goes on match point and who has all the advantages going into game 4.
Yeah, I fully agree. This is the most pivotal game of the series right here, barring a game number 5. But we'll see if Samurai or Drakes are able to take the lead here and place themselves in match point position as we get into it. The ball's going to bounce. Lancer's there. He takes a heating shot, but Seuss is there for the stop. Seuss trying to follow. Zuleta gets the awkward touch in the midfield. Saucy to send it across the midfield, though. Saucy again pops it up, but he gets immediately demoed by Zuleta, so he can't follow. TV Faye's with the touch. Can't find it off the sideboard, but Lancer's there trying to help him out. Lancer gets his shot deflected. Zuleta, oh my goodness, gets the dunk, but the ball just goes wide, bounces off of the top 90 post, and that could have been a big play for Zuleta and the Samurai. Zuleta not done yet, sending it off the backboard, going for the bump play, but nobody from Samurai there to help out. Stevie Faye's trying to follow the ball, gets bumped away from it. Lancer sends it to the side. Zuleta with the shot and perfect placement past the defender in the goal.
What a shot by Zuleta. Sousa gets stuck in an awkward spot, caught in no man's land, and Zuleta just puts it behind him. And what a goal.
And I feel bad for Seuss right there. From that second angle, the replay angle, looked like he might have got a little bit of a ghost touch there, but it works in favor for the Samurai. They go up by 1 in this game number 3. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for Drakes to make a comeback. Plenty of time for either of these teams to do whatever needs to be done, as we've seen a lot of stuff come out in the final moments and even in overtime, as we saw in game number 2. And Zuleta trying to get a double touch, but it's going to get sent away by a backboard defender. Lancer to send it up. He's there to follow. Gets the touch to send it mid. Stevie fades for the shot, but Pred gets in front of it. A good stop by him. Zuleta coming in as third man. And oh my goodness, Zuleta just finding all of the nets.
Here we have Seuss again, just a little bit awkward. Can't really see where the goal is, and just misses the save as Zuleta's got a punch in his second for the game.
I'm starting to feel real bad for Seuss as a third man, as a self-proclaimed defender. I know it feels real bad to just miss one of your saves, but to miss 2 is just, oh man, it feels so bad. Hopefully he's able to.
Oh, no.
Oh, Pred with the shot, but it doesn't go. Hits the crossbar. Saucy trying to keep it alive, but it does get sent out. Seuss with another shot, but it's going to get hit the crossbar again. Lancer gets it past the defender in the midfield. Gets it past Pred. Stevie Fades is there, but he can't get it into the net as it hits the post and bounces out. Zuleta gets a demo in the net. It was kind of interesting there, Jaegers, to see two Drake's members inside of the net.
Yeah, I mean, if the saves aren't working, you might as well put a second one there just to help out.
And I mean, you can't come. I can't say it doesn't work because we haven't seen it not work yet since they started doing that. They haven't been scored on, and they had Drake's having a good opportunity there, but Samurai keeping the ball out of their net. Pred gets an awkward touch to pop it up, leaves it for Lancer. Lancer to put one on, but Seuss gets in front of it, gets another save. This man is just on point for his defense tonight. Zuleta to send it off the backboard. Saucy gets the touch to send it to the side, though, as it pops up in the defensive zone of Samurai. Stevie Fades with the awkward touch. This could be dangerous. Pred trying to take it off the top of him, but awareness from Stevie Fades allows him to get it out of the box in time. As the ball gets popped up, Seuss is there. He's got a shot. Lancer gets in front of it. Lancer with a big stop right there. Lancer trying to get a carry, trying to get a touch. He does, but Saucy's going to pop it up. Stevie Fades to keep it alive for Samurai as Drake scramble on defense to get the ball out of their zone, but Zuleta's not going to allow it. Saucy taking it away from him. Fades to send it all the way back down. Preds gets the touch to send it to his net, trying to slow things down a little bit, take his time as Jaegers, Drakes are running out of time here. They only have 40 seconds left on the clock, and they're still down by 2.
40 seconds left is still doable, down by 2, but they need to get a goal fast.
They definitely need one.
They just need a sellout right now. Go for all the demos, bang the ball off the crossbar, try and put the Samurai in awkward position, as it looks like they almost have one there, but Lancer able to get back right in time.
Yeah, they were doing exactly like you said, but Pred gonna come in and stick one into the net anyways. Get the first goal for the Drakes here. 16 seconds left on the clock. They still have a chance.
They still have a chance. Let's see if the Drakes can summon up a kickoff goal like the Samurai had back in game 1.
And we'll see right here as we get this kickoff going. Zeus gonna make the touch. Pred needs to go for it, but he's just a little bit slow. Lancer able to get it through Saucy in the midfield as we have 5 seconds left on the clock. Drakes have to find the back of the net now before the ball touches the floor. There you have it. Samurai is your winner of game number 3. They are now up by 1 in the series and sitting on match point.
Most definitely. Zuleta getting just the slightest touch on the ball to save the bang from the Drakes, and that could have been dangerous, as we see Drakes are a team that like to hit the ball off the crossbar and then go up for a double tapper. Something. I mean, they are just a very mechanical team, but it is not working out for them as the Samurai go up 2-1.
Yeah, it is definitely not working out for him. However, I'm starting to feel like maybe we're seeing a pattern here. You know, Samurai take game 1, Drakes take game 2, Samurai take game 3. Even though that's a very pivotal game and Samurai has a lot of the momentum right now, that might be the pressure that Drakes need moving into game number 4. That might light the fire under their tushies just hot enough to send this into a game number 5.
I mean, if I'm the Drakes, I'm telling my teammates, we can hang with these guys. We're just as good as them. They just need to get their shots on target. And I mean, I've been saying it since game 1. They need to start bringing out the demo plays and mess up the Samurai's rotations, because the way Samurai has been playing, they're looking like a well-oiled machine.
And not only that, but I'd like to see the Drakes take a little bit more advantage of the double commits coming out from Samurai. We've seen quite a few come out from them, and I don't think that they've been punished for a single one. But we'll have to see if they're able to pull something together here in game number 4, or if Jaeger's prediction is going to be right, and Samurai is going to take it home right here, right now. As Stevie Fades gets the touch to try and send it back. Pred with the pinch to send it all the way across. Ooh, that was almost a dangerous shot, but it does get sent out of Samurai's zone. Lancer to put one down. Zuleta trying to get up for it, but it was just a little bit too fast for him. Pred trying to get control of the ball. Stevie Fades off the backboard, but Saucy gets that last second touch as Fades looked like he was in the zone and about to get the double. But good defense from Drakes keeps that from happening as Fades sends one down and nobody from Drakes back. Stevie Fades finds the first goal of game number 4.
It looks like the Drakes just got a little ambitious with the ego challenges, and that just left Stevie Fades to just float one into the nets for the early lead.
And we'll have to see if Drakes are going to be able to pick up the pieces here. 4 minutes left on the clock, a little over 4 minutes. Oh, this is dangerous. Zuleta not quite able to turn fast enough to get onto that ball. But 4 minutes left on the clock, plenty of time for the Drakes to do something, especially this Drakes team, Jaegers, as we've seen that they can come in clutch. In the final moments, Saucy not able to find anything but the post there.
I mean, the Samurai is very good, but they have been getting a little teensy bit lucky with some of their saves, because there's definitely a few shots that most definitely should have gone in.
Yeah, from mostly from the Drakes, I agree. They've had quite a few post and crossbar shots. If their accuracy was honed in just a little bit more, we might very well be seeing a very different series. But as is, Samurai still have the lead only by 1. A little over 3 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time for Drakes to figure something out and possibly push this either into an overtime, take the win in regulation, and move us into a game 5. Zuleta gonna get demoed right there by Saucy. As Stevie Fades gonna try and take it, but he gets it taken away by Saucy as he comes back from the demolition. Zuleta gonna get blocked by Saucy, as Saucy is just all over the ball right now for the Drakes. He's just sticking to that thing like white on rice. Zuleta trying to get to it. He misses the touch, but he does get the demo on Seuss. Pred's there trying to make it happen. Fade's gonna send it out, but Seuss keeping the pressure alive for Drakes. Can't get it past Lancer in the corner. Lancer is going to get it through 2 defenders in the midfield and get the long ball.
I mean, Lancer is just going to body both the Drake players. And, I mean, whenever you double commit as last man, there's no one behind you. And the ball's just going to roll slowly into the net.
And that is not what you want to see if you are a Drakes fan, as they are now down by 2. With just a little over 2 minutes left on the clock, they are quickly running out of time to figure something out against this Samurai roster. Lancer's going to come off the sidewall, send it down for another long ball, but Seuss back for it this time, up to Pred in the midfield, trying to get the pass play. What a beautiful play from Pred and Seuss to get Drake's first goal of this game.
I mean, Psycho, if you want to make a comeback, that's how you do it. Nice little 1-2 passing play between Pred and Seuss, and this is looking a lot more doable for this Drake's team.
Yeah, cutting the Samurai's lead in half with that goal right there. And Pred's up, and he gets it through Zuleta. What a 50 from Pred.
Pred is just stronger. The Drakes are going to get a kickoff goal of their own, and Pred just got to read Zuleta like a book. And 2 minutes left. This is anyone's game, Psycho.
And we may be very well seeing a OT in game number 4 as we did in game number 2 if neither team is able to find the back of the net again. And I'm thinking that Drakes are going to start playing a lot more careful than they have been, as they know that they might have a good chance at winning in overtime. Stevie Fades trying to slow things down. The ball's going to get sent out. Saucy's going to find the back of the net, but Zuleta gets there just in time to make that clutch save for the Samurai. And Zuleta sends it off the backboard. Saucy going to get the touch and not allow it to make the bounce. Lancer gets it past Seuss. Lancer can't get it through Saucy in the midfield, though. As tries he might. Seuss coming in for a big demo on Zuleta, and Saucy finding one on Stevie Fades, leaving Lancer to be the only one on the field for a moment. But Lancer, calm and collected, able to make the touch he needed to keep the ball out from in front of his net. But oh my goodness, that was a close shot from Saucy as he finds yet another post. It seems like that has been his luck for this series so far tonight. And Pred taking control on the backboard, can't get it past Stevie as Stevie takes it from him. But Saucy pops it up, taking it away. Lancer is there, gets a big shot, but it goes well wide. It doesn't count as a shot on the net.
Oh no.
Not very dangerous, but Lancer sends one back, a slow roller, but Saucy's there, sends it up to Pred, who tries to get the redirect, but it goes wide of the net. Lancer gonna send it down the last 10 seconds here before we have another overtime for game number 4, where we will see who is gonna come out victorious. Will Samurai end it right here, right now, or will Drakes send this series into a game number 5?
Tycho, this Drake's team is looking a lot better than in those last 2 minutes of the game. They look like they're controlling the pace, and it looks like they caught the Samurai off guard with these mechanical plays.
That, and I'm starting to feel like maybe just the even numbers are lucky for these Drake's boys, you know, like, oh my goodness, never mind, as Zuleta finds a pass off the backboard and Lancer sinks it home.
I mean, looks like my prediction was right. GG's.
GG's.
We were hoping for game 5, but I mean, Samurai just gonna get it done. Nice little passing play between the two, and I believe Lancer's gonna finish it off.
Yeah, Lancer did finish it off. Finished off the pass from Zuleta off the backboard. Really big brain play from the Samurai there in overtime game 4 to take home the dub. Both of these teams just playing spectacularly tonight. Drakes, however, unfortunately going to have to walk home with the loss, putting their record at 3-2. Samurai now moves forward, still undefeated with a 5-0 record. And what a way to start our matches here tonight, Jaegers.
I mean, Psycho, we have a couple more great matches. I believe we have Titan coming up next, but what a way to kick off week number 3 in the Challenger League, and that match did not disappoint.
I fully agree, but that is pretty much going to be it for us for the first match here. We're going to take just a short little break before we get right back in to our second match of the night. As Jaegers pointed out, we are going to be moving to the Titan League, and I will pull up for that real quick so I can tell you. Titan League, we have the Dragons versus Venganza. Dragons are currently sitting at 1-1. Both teams are currently sitting at 1-1, so it ought to be a banger of a match. Both of these rosters are well known to the Nemesis Gaming League, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Jaegers, I appreciate you joining me here in the booth. It's always a pleasure, bud.
Can't wait. Oh, I mean, it's always a good time casting with you, Psycho. And I mean, good luck this season, man.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Good luck to you, and good luck to everybody else out there on a team. Good luck in your matches tonight. That's going to be it for us. Stick around right after our short break. We're coming back to the Titan League. You don't want to miss it.
Breathing underwater. Can't let you go now.
making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, taking it too far. Nothing to hold now. I'm falling apart. Out in the cold now. Breathing underwater. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go.
Thank you.
like ice tracing